Here we are. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everyone's starting to join. Welcome on in. It is a Monday. Different stream on a Monday. We don't usually do this. We're usually on a Tuesday, and we are here already. So, welcome in, Nate Dog. Welcome in, Andrew, as well. Just been checking out your stream, mate. Great stream, as always. Eating me pre-race supper whilst watching Andrew. Ian, good evening as well to you. Toki's here early. Toki usually likes to come a few hours late, but he's here. He's on time. Absolutely. Yeah, Nate, Andrew, you are on the buzzer. 7 o'clock. And absolute fair play to you. Tim Rich is here as well. Nice to see you in, Tim. Nice and early as well. Ready for the sprints. Who is ready to get some absolute awful sprint rewards? Because that's what most people tend to get, right? Awful rewards. But we're going to try, and we're going to try and get some decent upgrades. Early is on time. True point. True point. Yeah, Toki, absolutely. Sometimes here, that's all that matters. And we've saved you a little bit of hope today, so we don't want this to occur again. This is one thing that we will be reminding viewers as we go on. And this is last week's absolute nightmare. And we don't want that to happen again. So, if we can avoid that, we will potentially be fairly happy. But let's see. Toki's just got a vector in the sprint. Nate Dog 44 Horizon in GP. That is a little bit tough, I must say. But we're here for sprints today, and what can we do? The good news for you, we're already underway. We've been racing a couple of races in the background, trying to get some of them points together already in the hope that we can get an extra sprint crate in for you today. So here we are, P1 and P5 in Abu Dhabi, and hopefully you all enjoyed the weekend's racing because free to play went nuts. I mean, we still didn't finish great, but it's back, ladies and gentlemen. It is well and truly back. The safety car is as rapid as ever, causing us all issues this time around. I was Dan DRS. Welcome on in. It was tough, Ian. It was tough. Well, 6 sprints for Andrew then, 2 Vagabond, 2 De Vries and 2 Horizon. So we've got to get better than that, surely. Eri, welcome, winner of my Discord giveaway. He's here supporting the channel. Welcome along. But yes, safety car is back, and look how quick it is. They haven't fixed it. I've just raced Singapore. I got a safety car there, and it basically lapped me. It is not fixed. Connor, welcome. Welcome along, Connor. Hope you're doing okay. And look at the gap. We haven't even caught up in P2, and the safety car is going to be an issue this weekend. Look at that. We have only just caught them up as we hit the last corner. Buckway, welcome. Welcome along into the chat. And we haven't even moved it to race screen. I apologise, ladies and gentlemen. But yes, safety car is back. It is back with us by the looks of things, so we're going to have to keep an eye out on it because it is rapid. So no longer are we going to be picking strategies and hoping for luck. It is well and truly back. Connor, exactly. We needed the reminder, but it was a decent little intro anyway. So here we are. We are racing again. And we are 1-2. We got a couple of 1-2s at the weekend, taking that 47s. And if we could do that every single time in a sprint, that would be mwah. Let's see. But fingers crossed we can keep changing the screens. It's the hardest thing to do on this. A click of a button is so annoying. Yeah, I think it will be back, Dan. It will be here for the weekend and the qualifying by the look of it. I've got 2 safety cars in 2 races now, as we take P1 and P2 for a big 47, and we're going to lap it up there, absolutely, on our way to some virtue. That is what we are hoping for. Fingers crossed. So, for just of you joining, we've got a few crates here as well. But where are we so far in the group? And we are on 170 versus 126. Let's keep this up. We are over halfway. Let's get P1 first time round, shall we? And hopefully get something decent as well. But come on, let's do this. Decent matchups, that's what we need. We've obviously got Bottas and Kevin Magnussen this week as well, boosted 20%, which is going to be interesting. So that's gonna be fun. And I need to change. Where is it? Scrolling back. Right then. Let's go. Monza. Mediums and hards has got to be the key. But can we get off to big points? We need big points. Come on, Hutch. Give us some good rewards. Please. Please. We want the good stuff. None of this Piastri, Hulkenberg, Albon. Well, Andrew, this weekend is going to see us, probably everybody again, score some big points. We have got better drivers than last week, and they are both with a 20% boost. This week is going to be tough, just like last week. But safety car could cause some issues for some people, 100%. It's going to be interesting as to how it plays out, especially if it's that quick. I think Bottas will be good for a few people, I agree. It'll be good for me. I've got Bottas and Magnussen rare level 8s. So I expect to have another decent weekend this week. And we're going to hope for the best on the luck as well. We need the luck. Ian, that's a solid effort, 28. I was 31, so only a couple of places. Scored our best ever 338. And we had to really work for that. We got a bit lucky as well. But we did have a thoroughly enjoyable weekend with P31. Just the rewards, you don't get enough of them. As we take past Charles Leclerc and now Perez leading Kevin Magnussen. Can we get the points in the sprints? If you're new here, make sure you do hit the like button and you do make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. We're more chilled out streams in the week, and then we save all our energy to unleash it to the videos at the weekend. Especially when no one's in and I can shout and scream and cry. But Imola is still no Monza this week as well, remember. Still no Monza. Everyone's going to be happy with that one. But P5 and P8. I am dreading rewards. What are rewards going to bring us? That is going to be the interesting part. But we're in with Hamilton. Yeah, he kind of could do. Could have a Leclerc crash for all you F1 realism. You just never know what's going to be happening in F1 clash. Never mind F1. But let's see what the safety car does. If the safety car is really back for GP, it could wreck a lot of races if it's that quick. It could help a lot of races too. So Perez P2, Hamilton in P12. Not got a lot of power unit left. We're going to have to look after him. It is. No Monza, Andrew. And Andrew is going for a Vector for the first reward. I mean, I would take it. I would take it. That could be a lot worse. Virtue, I think I need 7. If we can get Virtue, that would be a huge pull. But we need drivers. This account needs drivers. I'm happy with the cornering. I'm happy with the speed. We just need drivers, and we haven't got that. We've only got like 65 qualifying. It's shocking, or 70 qualifying. That is where we struggle. As Hamilton comes round the final corner with a couple of laps to go. And he is up to P number 3 for Lewis Hamilton. And what about Perez? P6. Oh, Verstappen and a Mercedes going battle. That could be interesting at corner 1. And let's come into the pits. This, right, Connor will go for free flare. I'll take free flare. Anything that's the good rares, I will 100% take. Of course, anybody would. Bottas, yeah, Bottas a few times would be good. It have to be his epic though, because his rare needs like 1,000. So we're not going to get that anytime soon. As Hamilton's into P3. And Perez on the 1 stop at Monza. Remember, 1 stop is king. Is into P2. And here comes Hamilton out of the pits as well. P5. And we're on for some good points. Yeah, Epic Bottas would be good. Maybe we can get him. Maybe we can just sneak some good ones. Even Kevin Magnussen. But we still need a few decent cards of it. I think we need about 20, 25. So we've got to work out. As Perez is going to take P1. Hamilton P4. And that pit exit is a killer because it absolutely does us every time. Can we get any higher from P5? We're going to try. We are going to absolutely try and see if we can get through. We're up to P4. Can we get P3 for an extra point? Come on, Hamilton. We can't at the minute. We're going to cut down. It's a last corner push to get past Perez. And we can't do it. But P1 and P4 will take it. It's a victory as well against a real player with firework. Yes, a good win there. We are well on the way. Rival used boosts, we took the 45. That's all that matters. That is all that matters. Let's open this crate up with 2 books. And then we can get on to the next crate slot available. Hulkenberg, 5 Hamilton. And is it signs? Kevin Magnussen is coming out in that crate as well. So let's open that one. 215. What's that? 2 races maybe if we score well. If we can score well, we could get this done in 2 races. We need a good matchup. We need to be pushed to the front, and we've got a decent matchup. 1-3-5-2 versus the 1-3-9-1. Come on. Let's do this at Zandvoort. Good chance of points at Zandvoort as well. Obi is here. Obi has been waiting for the stream. And he is now ready to absolutely give us the worst potential news that we're going to get a bad reward. Welcome along, Obi. Wet race as well. Connor, absolutely not. I would go with that. At your stage, speed's not going to matter too much. Cornering is key. Nate Dog asks everybody in chat then, who are you using this weekend? Are you using Magnussen and Bottas? Who are your 2 drivers that you are running for the GP this week? Let Nate Dog know in the chat. Who is going on it? So Hamilton P7. And that's a decent start for him. We're going to get through this section here. Massive overtaking opportunity all the time through here. And you can see we're up to P6 and P12. Rival pushing. Stefan Klang, welcome to the live. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are okay. So Connor potentially using Bottas. Bottas and Massa potentially for Connor. Ian's going with both Bottas and Magnussen, both level 5 epic. So that's going to be a very good partnership. A lot of people are going to be running that Magnussen and Bottas partner this week. If not a legend anyway. So it is going to be cruel. I'm probably going to be using both as well, but maybe both rares instead of an epic. That's probably the best I'm going to get this time round. As Hamilton on the back of Verstappen, these two fighting again. And can Hamilton go up the inside? Yes, he can. He's up to P2. P2 Hamilton, P9 for Perez. And now looking at Hamilton v Hamilton again. Isaac, welcome along. Hope you've enjoyed your Monaco racing at the weekend. And appreciate you popping along into the stream. We are here with potentially one more race after this to get our sprint crate. So make sure you stay tuned. So Toki looking at them as well, both epic level 6. Yeah, Nate Dog, they're all going to be around the 99. They are all going to be there. So it's going to be the same as this week with Yuki and them lot. So expect similar stats. Connor's got level Series 8 now, so he can drive in Monaco. Enjoy the Monaco run. It's quite a pretty good track, pretty fun track. So Zachariah, welcome to the stream as well. Running K-Mag level 6, Epic and Bottas level 5 Epic this weekend. That'll be an interesting run as well. Obi's 48 defending. Not fancying his chances on Massa for Connor. Yeah, Massa's not the best, let's say. But depends what you've got, of course. So can we get some big points in this race? We're Hamilton versus Perez. And these are all going to filter in the pits. They're all going to pit on lap number 5 here. And we are going to about to make some big positions up. And there goes Hamilton into P1. Here comes Perez with the undercut to take what will be P3. But that Mercedes will come back at us. And we just can't hold on. Isaac asks, strategy guide ready for tomorrow. It is not yet. It is done. I just haven't recorded the video. So in due course, tomorrow, it will be done. And we can then go and smash this qualifying session. Perez up to P3 now. And 47 points would be perfect here in Series 11. This is a sign that we are getting stronger. And we would love the rewards to go with it. Can Perez get past Verstappen? Boom! 47 points is coming our way again. As Hamilton leads Perez. And we are on the last lap as well. So that's going to be a very solid 47. That's what we needed, folks. That is what we absolutely needed. What else can we do, though? Can we get one more 47 out there and go and do it? Yeah, Isaac, GP strategy will be out tomorrow, absolutely. And if anybody is watching, you haven't watched before, we release strategy guides on a Tuesday, so you can go ahead and see the best strategies. So decent win there. One more to do. We're going to open this because why not? Yeah, so that's a great point by Connor as well. So anybody watching, what did you make of our weekend racing? And when I mean weekend racing, what did you make of Singapore? So if you didn't see it, go and have a look. It's quite crazy. But I started a yeah, we are going to get a sprint crate after this. Yeah, so I started a race in Singapore in GP. Oh, this is going to hurt. Oh, 38 points I think we need. Sorry, yeah. So we played Singapore and it was 40 seconds dry, followed by 8 seconds rain, followed by dry. And for some reason, every single car started on the wet tyres. We started and changed on dries, and we absolutely finished about 40 seconds ahead of every rival. Justin, appreciate the love for the videos. Thank you very much, and I'm glad you do enjoy them, so really appreciate that. David, welcome in as well. Hope you are doing absolutely fine. Nice of you to join us. And we need 38 points, I believe it is. We've got a real player from EA, and we are just going to try and score 38. It's a ridiculously bad start from Lewis Hamilton. That is what we didn't need. Yeah, Monaco was all right. It was good in GP. Definitely a one-stop track. That cemented it in the weekend. And now P12, P13. We've just moved up as my nose starts to stream again. But what are we going to do? We need 38 and we are currently on 24. So this is not going to be good unless we start to make moves. Nate Dogg, it is Alessandro D is the rival in this race. So we're going to try and just get 38 because he's well ahead in 1-2. That's not our race though. Our race is 38 points. Can we get 38 points? And hopefully we can. We're all over the back of Russell now and the Ferrari moving pretty slow. We're going to try and do one rival or one car on 5 laps. And we're going to try and get Perez down into the first corner past the Ferrari. Can't be done just yet. Hamilton defends well as Perez goes round the outside into P10. Yeah, it's going to be a definitely going to be a 4-4 and a 5-3 on this one. If I did say the wrong number. But we're up to P10. Hamilton's going to go long. Can Perez get past Russell? There's a few people coming into the pits. That's Perez all over the back of the Mercedes. And he's lost out because of them cars coming out of the pits. So we are on the back foot. We get up to P6. And what does that equate to at the moment? 34. I don't think we're going to get 38 points. I don't think we're going to do it. This is quite tough. And I think Hamilton is not going to have enough power unit, enough tyres to get round again. We're going to have to come back for mediums, but we are going to be pretty quick. We're going to double stack, but Hamilton's tyres were terrible at that point. This is bad. Hamilton did not have the tyre management for that. I've pushed him too hard. And now Perez coming back out in P12. This is not good. We're going to end up having to do another race, I think. Just to base some basic mistakes from myself. If we can't get the 38, we are past Ocon. And now we've really got to do this like GP. Can we get past Albon? Not quite just yet. Perez is behind our right group of cars. And Hamilton now gets into P15. Can he get Gasly as well? Yes, he can. He's up to P14. And we are pushing as much as we can. How many points are we on? 26. Man, we need 12 points. This is impossible. This is impossible. But we're trying. We're past P13 now. We are closing in on Russell and the Ferrari. Still got 2 laps to go. Oh, we can't get the Ferrari. Come on. Now we can. Up to P8. And he pits as well. Any more pit stops? Come on. P12. P11. We're going to push out of this corner. Can we get Sainz? Come on. We're up to P10. How many points? 32. We need 6 points still. I don't think we're going to get it. Is anyone else going to pit ahead of us? Not really either. I don't think we're going to get this. This is a tough race. But we're up to P7 with Russell. So that's another point back. Can we get Norris? As Hamilton's looking and Perez trying to get past. Alonso absolutely defending hard and we get P6. We need some breakdowns or something. As we're trying to get past Alonso now. Can we get him into here? No, we can't. And I think that's going to be game over. We're going to have to do potentially another race. Perez nearly gets P5. Hamilton does get P9. And it's P6 and P9. It is not enough points. $35. Oh, wasn't enough. That's a bad matchup. And that really hurt us, that first corner. Which means we've got to go again. And hopefully that doesn't cost us. I don't think it is. We've got to be quick though. Make sure it doesn't if we get a safety car. Oh, Nico Visa, welcome. Well, hopefully we can get you some better rewards. Who knows? Fingers crossed. Maybe next week we can try and push the slot machine and see what we get. David, I don't know. Is there another David here? Come on, come on, come on. We're at Belgium. We only need 3 points. Could we actually... Evening, Keith, welcome. Could we forfeit this race and take 3 points? Does anybody know if that actually works? Has it actually got a fortnight tile? Oh my god, let me have a look. I swear I changed it. That's funny. That is actually funny. Oh, it is, yes, it is. That's quality. Let me change that now while we're on here. Oh, wow. Quality. That's good. That is good. Right, I've updated it, Jetto. Have a look, see if it's right now. Isaac says it would work. I didn't realise, Jetto. Justin says 0 points. Nate says try it. Isaac says it does work. I'm not going to ruin the chances because I need the win. So it could cost us if it doesn't work. Be interesting if it does, though. Probably end up getting it wrong and probably needing 4 points or something. But yes, Jetto, I have updated it. Let me know if it has updated. That's quite funny, I must say. Justin says it doesn't. Ugh, that would have been great to do as well. Yeah, it's updated. Good. Now that was a bit... I mean, 0 build chills on F1 Clash would be a bit interesting, Joe, wouldn't it, to be fair? Oh, that's great. That is quality. Okay, P9 then. And luckily we only need 3 points, so we're not going to mess this one up. I don't think. Not at the minute anyway. So, we're going to carry on. And we are in P9 and P10. We are about to get reward, guys. Make sure you stay connected. Because we are about to get the good stuff. Jetto, some would argue we've already got that because some of the cars crash into each other anyway. They all suddenly hit a wall and don't go anywhere. So we're probably not that far off it. Next race forfeit. I probably won't now. I probably will later on, Justin, maybe off stream. I don't want to cost us a P1 crate or something. But Perez now into P4. And Hamilton out in P13. So we are going to win this duel by the look of it. We just need to chill it and let it run. And we will be good to go to get this P1 crate. Let me know what you've got in your crate so far. Because it'll be interesting to see if I'm going to get any luck today. Fingers crossed. I mean, Virtue would be the GOAT. If we can get Virtue, that is the #1 thing to get. So, where are we coming out? P7, and we're just going to let these run. Like I said, we don't need the points here, so we can just literally chill out and take an easy passage, let's say, through. As we will just let that go. But come on, it's got to be something good. We deserve it. We deserve something good. Surely. Justin, so sprint races are debatable whether or not you get good rewards. It's obviously pure luck, and luck is not usually always on everybody's side, let's put it that way. But they do give you free rewards at the end of it if you come in the top 3. So if you want to level up your car, it's the easiest and the free way of doing it. So it's definitely worth it. If you're going to race, do it on a Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, exactly as Jetto says, you can build up your asset trading and it really does work well. and we are in P6 and P11. We're going to just bring this home, and we are going to be absolutely gold for that P1 crate, and that is going to be probably terrible. So we're done on this crate. We're going to let the rival finish who has. And we are about to get in to the time. Here it is then, P1 crate time. What are we going to get? Yeah, Jetto, well, I've been demoted on my main account. I didn't quite realise. So I've been demoted once. Obi's going for the bag rewards. Typical Obi. Obi is hoping for this. That is what Obi wants to see, and he will not rest until he sees it. Connor goes Virtue. Come on, Connor. You the man. Andrew says P1 medals, absolutely. Yep, Monday and Tuesday is the way to go, Nate. Absolutely, as you say. Yep, here we go then. Let's see what we can get. Let's see what we can get. Come on. Come on. Get some common. That's okay. 6 Bottas, so I told you it's not going to go up to level 9. So we've got a long way to go on that one. The next rare is not great. And the epic. Epic time. It is going to be. Oh, yes. Level 6 Perez. Boom. I will absolutely take that 100%. So, I'm going to quickly close the game down and reload it. And we're going to do them upgrades and then we can get back into the sprint. But that is decent. Few people saying nice. That is nice. Obi's not happy. He wanted the rubbish stuff. I'm so sorry, Obi. But not today. So, let's upgrade them and let's see what a difference that actually makes, because that's a big upgrade for us on this account. Let's move it up to level 6. And I tell you what, that's decent. 4. I know, Jetto, there's plenty more time for it to be Albon, but level 6 Perez is the only guy we ever get, and that sees us nearly to the next milestone as well. Let's do some more upgrades. Nico Hulkenberg to collect 100 CC milestone points even. Yeah, 78 is too low, but I haven't got a lot better, to be fair. We do get to level 145. And we can just finish off these to level 10. Jetto, I'll start back of the grid anyway. Right, they're all upgraded. And they are all upgraded. Let's claim the reward. Not in the pit. Have I claimed this today? Oh, I haven't. Gold crate. I haven't claimed it. What are we getting? Some ballast. That helps. 116 Albon. That is on its way to asset trading. 12 Equator. 16 Piastri. That wasn't worth opening. Let's get rid of that. Ugh. So, Let's go into the milestones. Yep, Sergeant Jetto gets his revenge. Jetto and Obi will be both very happy of that terrible, terrible reward. So, what else can we get? Let's go ahead and find out. What else have we got in here that we can claim? Oh, we get some boosts. And that helps on this account. And we are on our way to 750k coins as well. So, good stuff. And that's that Virtue, 13 out of 20. That's what we need. That is what we need. Come on then. Let's get back into it. Let's get the rewards. And let's party. Virtue is coming. Yeah, Jetto, Obi is very much like you. He's very persistent with me getting bad rewards. Yep, Logie Sargent coming out. He had to come out at some point, didn't he? And that was the day that he came out. Never mind. Let's get to it. Let's get to these wins. We need the 47s. We've got Sergio Perez now further up the grid in P7. Softs and mediums will be the call. Let's do this. Come on. Here we go. Perez and Hamilton. Yeah, Joe, it's been a bit mad, to be fair. Giveaways help. Absolutely help. Obviously, we've been doing the big giveaway. So, every little helps. But Perez P4, Hamilton P10. So this is a good start. I'm enjoying this. The Melbourne should be the new track layout. So about after the first sector, that is now a smooth section. I don't know if Melbourne's in Series 11. I want to say it isn't. Yeah, Red Bull won't be happy, as Connor says, that Sergio Perez is getting the upgrades before Max Verstappen. And Rival is into the pits already on lap number 1. That's an interesting tactic. And Hamilton now P8. New version of the game is out, Jetto. There's an update on the store, and it also includes the safety car, which is also still broke. It has not got any better, as Hamilton gets past Norris into P7, or P6 even. And we're on our way here. Rivals dropped down back to P12 after that lap 1 pit stop, which was an interesting choice for the rival. And yes, I have updated the game. And I don't think Melbourne is in Series 11 though. If somebody can correct me, I might be wrong. But I don't know if it is. Someone said boosts aren't working. No, we could try it. We could give it a go. Yeah, that's probably what it is really for, to be fair, Jetto. It's all about just GP now, especially if you're at a decent enough level. Obviously, for me on free to play, I can't get anywhere near the top 10, so I've got to keep grinding. But there'll be a lot of people out there now, even watching this, that are probably getting ready for the new season, and that new season is still 4 months away. Probably even 5 months. Nearly 5 months. And yeah, that's just the point that we're in at the minute. There's a lot of people going to be waiting. No update for Connor yet. I don't know if... Can somebody check for me? Is Australia in Series 11? I can't remember. But if it is, we might get Australia. I don't think it is. I think it's in Series 10. Well, that's it, Joe. That's all you need. I'm the same as you. No finalist medals yet. But I was P7 this week. Got a bit closer. Hey, Connor, you get there. Absolutely. Can Perez get past Lewis Hamilton? It's a Hamilton, Perez, Verstappen front three. Yeah, P8's good. I had P7 with 373. It's a tough one to take. That's Hamilton trying to get past that hard tyre. At least they'll pit. We're on for some good points here. As Perez will fly out of the pit with that pit exit. And we are into P3 and P5. So looking good. 45 to 3 for Daniel. That is tough. That is very, very tough. Oh, last lap DC. Jetto, you need to watch my video 2024 hints and tips, because I tell you how to stop getting disconnects. Very interesting to have a watch, mate. Go and have a look at it. As Hamilton then 1 lap to go. Perez bang there as well. And we haven't got loads of tyre managements. And as Andrew says, make sure you do hit the like button, everybody. Support the channel. It helps with growth as well. Yeah, I had on Saturday, my game crashed 3 times whilst racing for opening round. And I did manage to save it. Luckily. So Melbourne not in Series 11. So I'll try and get, and I don't want this to break the stream, and it won't by the look of it. But let me just try and save. Right. So this is probably the best one to save. Let me try and save this down. Save image. And it's, oh, I can't save that one. We save that one. So if I add this on, and I'm going to go back to the general screen. Let's try and add this. I want to be quick because I am in a sprint. So folks, this is what should have changed at Australia, for anybody wondering. So you can see on here, let me interact. Okay, so you see round, oh, it's not going to go. I need to bring my annotate back up. Right, so you see that bit there? That was the old corner. And now that corner is going to flow all the way through. So no longer will you get that right hand into the left slight hander. You are instead going to get the smooth run through of that corner. So that is the change for Australia, for anybody wondering. Okay, that is what it will be. So that is Australia. That is what we should be racing. I haven't got it because I'm not in, well, Australia's not in Series 11. Well, Jetto, 1 less overtaking spot, especially when we don't really overtake on the straights. So make of that what you will, and look at this, we're getting bad matchups again. So let's see what we can do from here. Nice 47 would be nice, but this is going to be tricky against a very tough rival. Connor, let us know. Oh, you haven't got the update though yet. Has anybody had the update and raced Australia yet? I'd be very interested to know, to see what you think of the track. As Hamilton moves into P14, and it's a good start against a difficult rival. We're already into P1. Sergio Perez taking his revenge on Max Verstappen for the season. And RML Race, welcome along. Hope you are doing well, mate. Nice to see you again. Well, yeah, exactly. Who does want to overtake? It's overrated on this game, that's for sure. Andrew, update should already be out. I imagine it's slowly dropping to players on the store, so keep checking the store. Luckily, I've got mine. And you will know if you've got the update installed because you have to be asked age verification questions when you load up the game. So you will know that it's a bit different. So we're going to come in the pits this lap. Brazil Great to do a 3-3-3 and great to do a 5-4, usually on mediums. Yeah, go for it, Joe. Yep, update, good to go. That's the real big change from what I've seen. I haven't read the full track notes yet, but from what I'm aware, it is just maybe the fact that they've changed Australia. But they kept that a little bit quiet. I know they mentioned that a while ago, but they hadn't really mentioned it like since, have they? I haven't really heard that be mentioned. As Hamilton now is up to P4. Now this is looking good against his difficult rival. He is in the lead, but he's going to come back for hards. Yeah, so Jetto makes a good point as well, and it's something that I did say in my stream. What did everyone think of Monaco? Monaco back in GP for the first time in a couple of years. And Monaco is a very enjoyable track. Definitely very enjoyable. And yeah, it has took a long time. Obviously, licensing issues with Hutch and Formula One. And yeah, it was a great track, and I enjoyed it. It's a very enjoyable track. The tyres don't seem to do a lot between the different compounds, but it is what it is. Well, you remember, Jetto, a few years ago, there was a race at Monaco in real life where Hamilton was put on hard tyres for about 50 laps, and he was complaining all the time about it. That's what I thought it would be like, but obviously it isn't. So that's music to my ears, and you can overtake as well, which is very nice. You can also do the whole last sector with no tyres and not slow down. So it's not perfect, but it's okay. But yeah, much better overtaking, like Keith says. Kimo, welcome. We're all good here, Kimo. Just on our second sprint crate at the minute, and in our first sprint crate, we got Sergio Perez, which means we got him to level 6 epic, which is good. Yeah, they will. They'll do something like that, Joe. Wouldn't surprise me. I think it's too easy at the moment. You can do 4 laps on soft, 5 laps on mediums. Yeah, still, I think there'll be change to come. But we're on the back foot again now. We are losing, but we're just going to get back into P8 as we look to hunt down Charles Leclerc out of the last corner where Hamilton took Glock on that famous move. And now down the straight we go. Few people coming into the pits. Can we get Charles Leclerc into the first corner? Yes, we can. We are well clear with Perez. Perez is dominating. He must have stolen Max Verstappen's car from the garage when he wasn't looking. Because Perez has lit this field apart. Yeah, I did the same, Joe. I don't know what I was clicking. It's clicking something. So we look like we obviously want to score big points. We want to score P4. And that's going to be job done. We are closing in on P3 and P2 as well. They are just ahead of us. Can we get some more points? Maybe another 1. Maybe another 2. We're going to be right at them as we hit this last corners. Here comes Hamilton. Can he get a move on Max Verstappen? Round the outside. Oh, yeah. P1 and P3 against a difficult rival as well. That is a boom win. Might just be UK then, Joe. Now, I mean, look at that, guys. 1416, 1478. You need to use, if anybody is watching and wondering what they should be running. Okay, that there and that there is the difference between winning races and losing races all day long. As Connor says, speed is not good enough. Cornering trumps speed every day of the week. RML says he can't get over the race in Singapore. Yes, if you haven't watched it, go and have a look at my race in part 2 of Singapore yesterday. And it was pretty mad. I haven't seen much like that before. So yeah, it was funny, but we'll take it. We'll absolutely take it. We've got another tough matchup here. Seems like we've updated Perez and now we're getting all the bad matches. Jetto, I would say so, yes. He's going to be there or thereabouts. What is he going to be, early 90s? I imagine. So, another race, another tough rival. If this rival's using boosts, let's see what we can do. Can we go well? Make sure as well, hit the like button if you are watching, and just hit the subscribe if you are as well. And if you want to become a channel member, there's a link at the top in the pinned, and you can support the channel. You can get cool emojis, and you can get little badges against your name to show who you are. But as the rival use boost, they haven't. It might be a bot. We're not going to give up in this race. We're going to try and score the points. We're up to P6. Great overtaking spots here. We should get Hamilton maybe into this next corner. And we just can't get him yet, but we're right on his tail. And in fact, now we get into P5. So P5 and P9, can we boost these points up even further? That's what we are trying. Can we get higher and higher? We're going to try it, guys. We are going to try it. We're just letting them push round at the moment. And we're going to just save some power unit here and there and then approach a push. And here's a move on Leclerc. We can't get the job done. What about Hamilton on Alonso? Old rivalries never die. We're into P4. We've got to try and close this up, though. We're going to struggle to close it. If we can get 43 points, I think I'd be happy. But even that might be a bit of a push. Everyone goes to lap 5. Here's Perez. Oh, Perez sending Max Verstappen back to school in this race. Oh, yeah, I can imagine Jetto. Absolutely imagine that game is... I mean, I've enjoyed playing it as of late. Definitely. But yeah, maybe that's just a bit too difficult for me at this stage. So, Perez, P3. Hamilton still only P8. But we're not far off. We could get the undercut to perfection and take 43. Rival might even double stack here. That could help us as we try and close the gap now. Hamilton's bang there as well. He's going to take P6. Good move. We might double stack ourselves. And that is because of the pace of Hamilton. And we're in. Are we going to double stack it? No, we are not. We are out. Just behind the rival. So the rival did get out ahead of us. And he's going to get lucky on the traffic as well. As we go. P11. We're going to keep pushing because the undercut is powerful here. Yeah, it's a good game in ranked. Makes it interesting for sure. We should have a ranked on here, actually. I think having a ranked level or a ranked duels or something in here would be very good. And we are in P9. Here comes the undercut of dreams. Can we get ahead of that Red Bull that's just coming out the pits? We can't. So, we've got it all to do now as well. Can we get P3 and P4? We're certainly going to try. We are going to try. Can we get ahead of Verstappen? Not yet. At least he won't be pushing with a boost, that's for sure. And we're going to now into P4. P3 and P4. If we can keep that, I will be happy because this is a tough matchup in sprint. P3 and P4. And we're going to come away with what looks to be 41 points. It should be, Jetto. Maybe GP should have an element where you can only use the same amount of boosts. You get given an allocated boost amount, and you can only use them plus the same setup, and it is literally skill wins. That would be a great way for F1 Clash to go, but obviously it will stop spending, so you can't really weigh it up too much. That's the problem. Maybe there should be in its own mode. That's for sure. I'd like to see something like that. Something equal, no towing, no, just no absolute pain. So let's go again. Let's keep the pressure on. Yeah, there will be. I mean, a lot of people do play this game. When you look at how many people play this game compared to how many people spend on this game, you'll probably find that it's just the ones you hear about that spend, and a lot of people don't actually. So, yeah, it's all pretty. I'd like to see something equal. Let skill be involved. Obviously, now it's all about matchmaking, I feel, and it's the luck of the draw. It really is. That's the only difference. So we are in Zandvoort again, but we have the advantage with the qualifying this time. And we have a dry start. And we are in P4 and P10. That wouldn't be too bad. As I've just seen the worst FA Cup 4th round draw in my life, which sees Villa go to Chelsea. So I am very disappointed with that one if you are a football fan. But it's not that bad. It's a very difficult task, but we could still do it. P4 Perez, come on in. P8 on Howerton. Could be easy, David. Could be. You just never know. Never know what they're going to turn up with. But it makes interesting reading. I'd like to see some of the big teams face each other. I'm a bit behind your stream, but I know Liverpool have just been drawn out. And they're playing an easy tie. Easy. Easy, David. Norwich or Bristol. Blooming Liverpool. What do I expect? Man City are going to get it easy yet again. But here we go. We are in P1, P4. Let's see what we can do. I tell you what, Tottenham at home to Man City, David. Hey, it's not as easy as you think. Oh. Series 10, how much is a series unlock crate? In terms of what, RML? In terms of, like, the original one you get that starts off, like the £4.99 or whatever it is? As it starts to rain. So we actually need to come in the pits here. We need to focus up and come in the pits. Because it's raining and we haven't reacted yet. We're too busy watching the draw. I couldn't tell you, mate. I've completely... it can't be too much. But I completely have no idea. But where are we? P1 coming in for these wet tyres now. And Hamilton coming in as well. Not going to double stack. We look like we are going to take a comfortable points haulage here. Well, Connor, give it a go. Absolutely give it a go. We support you either way. So we're coming out in P6 and P1. So we've just got to see this through. And only one car ahead on the wets, and that'll be Charles Leclerc in P2. That's going to be the one that stops us getting 47. Can we hunt him down? We are going to find out. Yeah, I know. I think it's actual money. I don't think it's bucks, but I can't honestly remember. There's a few slow-moving cars out there. And we're going to get past Verstappen, who's struggling. That's really put us at edge now, trying to get back to, well, yeah, back to himself, Leclerc in P2. That's going to be a tough one with a couple of laps to go. Good evening, James, as well. Everyone say hello to James, our Chief Strategy Graphic Designer. I'm sure you all lot love him for what he's been doing for our channel and our clubs. So, welcome along, James. Hope you're well. And we are hunting down. We are getting closer to Mr. Charles Leclerc. Question is, can we catch him up? Absolutely, Connor. Absolutely. So we are hunting down. We are getting closer. And we are right behind now. We've got a chance of taking 47. And we are right behind him. 1 lap to go. Can we push into this corner? Which is a good overtaking spot. Yes, we can. We are in to P1 and P2. Let's go. Let's push. And we've got the rival coming around P13. Real player as well. Didn't realise that until now. So I'm just going to fill my water up. We're going to leave this to run because we look like we've got 47 points. Bingo. Beautiful. 47. And Rival's not even finished yet. Rival using Iron Force boosts. And they haven't finished. They are just coming around the last corner. James, we were just talking about who Liverpool have got. And that is us again taking some good points. We're starting to improve this account now up to 1416 team score. And let's check out the group that we're in. Are we on our way to another crate? Yes, we are. We are over halfway, potentially 3 races, and we are back for another one. And if you are just joining, we are hoping not for this. That is what we don't want. Nobody wants that. Nobody deserves that. As we get a decent matchup for this race. Let's see what we can do. See what we can do indeed. Nice win would be nice. And some 47s. Another 47. Another upgrade. Virtue is the dream. Virtue is the dream. That's what we need. Can we get it though? That's the question. We need a bit of luck on our side. But remember as well, we'll be live tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow, if you are watching, which I know 27 to 30 of you are, we'll be live again, same time tomorrow, doing this all over again. So make sure you come and check us out. But we are flying with Mr. Perez. Look at him go into P1. If this was the weekend, we would be bouncing off the chair right now for you on the video. I'm not doing that today. I've been at work all day. So we're having a chill out session. But it is P1 and P9 with the rival pushing on the hard tyres, taking 2 cars, make it 3. Coming absolute flying past us there. And we're going to try now. I mean, that rival on the hard tyre has disappeared. It's P1 and P9 at the moment. We need to pick that up a little bit. See if we can get some more points. We need a good 44, 45 is the key. If we can do that, we can limit an extra race. As we're still P9. And we're trying to get past Perez. I know, James, I know. Just watched it now. I was hoping we'd get someone a little easier. But Chelsea's going to be a tough ask. But I wouldn't rule out. We've already won there once this season. Yeah, Dan, Hulkenberg is tough at any level on any reward. As Hamilton now up to P6, he is starting to push through. We're probably going to stick him on a 4-4. No need to risk anything else. Perez is absolutely clear out front. We are going to just come back for mediums just to cover off. Hamilton, down the straight we go. We'll probably do 4-4 for him as well. We don't need to push. We don't need to stress anything. And we've just got to build this power unit up. Because we're not in P4, 3 and 2 territory yet. Yeah, that would be good, David. Toki's just had dinner. Welcome back, Toki, as well. Nice of you to rejoin us. And I think we are going to go for. I'm going to risk it. We're going to be about 1% short, but I feel like the softs is going to benefit us so much more. than the mediums. So Hamilton will come back in at the end of this lap. And we're going to try and see if we can get big points. 3 races, 2 more to go after this one. Let's see if we can get that crate and that absolute virtue that we really, really want as Hamilton comes into the pits. Perez is gone, P1, lovely. And now where's Hamilton going to come out? I mean, he's dropping down the order a fair bit. Only P10. That's disappointing, but there is a lot of hard tyres still to come into the pits. We'll look after our power unit, pushing phases, and hopefully we'll be able to get past. I want P5 at worst case here for Hamilton, and he's already passed Kevin Magnussen. Fastest lap equals virtue. I'd hope it would be. That would be awesome. But Hamilton's moving back up. He's going to get back into that P5. So it's what we said we wanted. We've got soft and medium, so it's going to be really hard to catch these up in front. Perez is fine out front. It's just, can we catch Lando Norris in P4? We can see him. He is right there in that orange, beautiful McLaren. And we are closing all the time. Can we? Maybe Norris is running speed instead of cornering. Can we catch? Can we catch Norris to take P4? We are closing in on him. Norris, get in. Can we get one more? Can we get P3? What a last couple of sectors this would be. Can we snatch P3? Yes, we can. What a race. What a strategy. Time to perfection. P1 and P3. 46 points. We only wanted 45. We've took 46. We will take that. Couple of races to go then for the next sprint crate. Good matchup there. Good matchup for us. And that sees us with 2 races to go, I believe. Yeah, 2 races to go. And we are on for a crate. Can it be something good? Please. What's the matchup going to be? Good matchup is needed. If we can get a good matchup, we've got a chance of 47s to limit the damage. Decent matchup as well. The matchups are coming good now. Matchups are coming good. Right then. What can we get off this one? Monza, and that Perez is helping me massively. P4 in Series 11. That's what we needed from an account. Got to go medium and hards here. 47, I can smell it. But the problem is Hamilton getting through. So here we go, race time, Monza. Perez and Hamilton, P4, P11. Can Perez get through the middle of them both? A Red Bull and a Ferrari sandwich. And he eats one slice of the bread and comes out the other side. It is P2. Hamilton currently sitting behind Norris. Can Perez take the lead from Max? It's close. And he's finally through. He's up to P1. Perez, a man on a mission for his seat in Red Bull. Hamilton looking at the back of the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc. Can he get the job done? Yes, he can. We are making good moves. Yes, Connor, let's go. Let's go. So P6. And we've got a couple of Red Bulls, a couple of Mercedes right in front of us. Lewis Hamilton, Russell, Perez and Verstappen. Can we get past Hamilton's Mercedes? Looking for a move on the inside. No Jose. We are not getting through there. Rival on the softs and there's a good exit, but we just couldn't scrape through. We're coming into the last corner. Trying to take P5. We can. We are through to P5. A couple of pit stops as well. That puts us in P3. And now Perez we will push to pit for the mediums again. We could get 47 points here. Never give up on 47 wherever you start. That would be a great return from Monza. Let's go. And Perez just coming in now. Can we get 47? We can. Max Verstappen's on the mediums. Every chance that we get 47 here. We're doing well so far. And Perez is already out in P3 with Lewis Hamilton ahead of him. So that's looking good. Looking promising for us on this account. How much enjoyable is this free-to-play account though? It's so much better than the main account. I feel anyway. But yes, Keith being done by matchmaking, it is a very, very tough time right now with matchmaking. It makes or breaks weekends in one race. That is the problem we're at the moment. Perez leads. Hamilton coming out in P3. Can he get back P2? Yes, he can. Hamilton up to P2. Yeah, exactly what Keith says. Tough matchups at the right track are beatable. When you get races like Silverstone in the full wet, Singapore, they're very difficult tracks, especially if they're on the right strategy. If they use the wrong strategy like they do in Jeddah, they're great. Some tracks, they are unbeatable. A real player would be even worse, James, yes. 2 laps to go. We are in a perfect position for another 47. That is exactly what we need. That is exactly what we need. Would be nice if this is worthwhile, but I do have a small feeling that Obi, Jetta are all going to be happy when we go and get someone like Perez last time out, and now we go and get Nico Hulkenberg. I don't want to say it. I've got a feeling we're going to get it. But let's see, because we might not. We might just be getting a bit cautious. But I don't know, as Perez takes the lead. Look, didn't even have to watch out what he was doing. He's in to P1. P1. Come on. One more race to go after this one. If you're just joining, we've got one more race and we are in for a sprint crate. So make sure to stick around. Make sure you hit the like button as well. Make sure you subscribe. Do all that business. And we'll keep coming back for more videos. But we're keeping P1. We're keeping P2. 47 points. Let's go. One race to go for another sprint crate. And we might just do one more after that. Yeah, Zandvoort's easy as well, Keith, because in Sector 1 they push all through that middle section where you want to be conserving. So that's another track where bots can be doable. But P1, P2, let's go. One race. That's all we need. But hopefully it's a good matchup. So yeah, 47 in the bag. One race, I think, left to do, and we will be on it. 273. We only need 27 points. Surely we can't mess that up. Surely not. Good luck, Connor, in round 2. Can we smash it on this race? We're going to find out very shortly. It's a bad match. We thought that might be the case. We've been waiting for the bad match to come. And it's here. Brazil, though. Decent track. 27 points is all that we need. Can we score 27 points? Perez has got very good qualifying now for us in Series 11. He's in P6. Hamilton P12. We're going to go on softs and hards like we normally do. And we're going to give it our everything. Let's see if we can win. See if we can put this rival to the sword. Here we go. Will the rival use boosts? It looks like they're on hards. Could be a bot. We do this dodgy little left-hand turn at this track. And we've got a terrible start. Perez should have been out through instead of P2. Obi's on top by 100k. Obi's smashing it. And the rival now pushing. So the bot potentially is pushing, but we're going to close in and we're going to keep boosting until we run out of power unit. We're going to try and take P2 up the hill. Doesn't look like we can, but we're already into P3 and P4 with the rival sitting back in P10. Well, I didn't expect to move so quick from Perez, but he's into P2. Expect Hamilton to drop back on them hard tyres. That is one thing that will happen. And Perez has just got to try and close this gap. He should do against the hards. Hamilton loses out to Alonso, which we knew, as he comes flying back through. And we're going to save this power unit now, all the way down the straight, every lap, and we can come back hard at the end of this race. Hamilton's still only P6. He's not really dropped too much further back. And we're going to push Perez now to close the gap. Perez should catch up quickly. Will he overtake quickly? Yes, he will. We're going to now try and put 2 seconds between us to help our pit time. That's already up to 2.2 as we hit the pits. Hamilton carries on. Rivals in the pits as well. And he's going to be doing the one-stop. The one-stop shop for everything here. Hamilton carries on. Perez not far behind him, coming out in P3, and that gap is already down to under 7 seconds. So, rivals under a bit of pressure here. We're slowly catching up with Hamilton as we look to try and at least win this duel for a bit of fun. We only needed 27, we're going to smash that one. And now the rival next lap will come in. Rival looks like they're just kicking on a bit. It's only 6.7 though. Perez finally getting past team orders. But the rival's in P4, so we've still got a lot to do. Can we do the optimum strategy, the 3-3-3, and come out victorious? We are going to find out next time round to see where we sit. Perez is in. He is into the pits. No, Perez isn't. Hamilton is. Get your facts right, Azza. Come on, get it together. But Hamilton, where's he going to come out? I mean, he's well back in P8. He needs to be up to P4 if you want to beat this difficult match. We're going to keep pushing him. Can he get past Charles Leclerc? Not yet. And he still can't get past him. Perez is in. Key pit stop right now. Rivals both come past. Not good. That is not too good. We've got a bit of gap to find. It's Hamilton's in P4, nice and safe now. We can see the two rivals. P1 will pit, so it's just this P2 we've got to catch back up. We're going to boost. Partly. We've still got 2 laps to go. We're not in a bad position here. Still just P3. P2 now. Can we catch the rival? He's on the mediums. We are going to have an advantage. We are just closing up. You can see just a couple of seconds in it. They might push a little bit on the last lap as well. Can we get victory here in Brazil against a difficult rival? We're trying to save that power unit to try and give us a little bit of a push. And we are bang there, right behind. Can we close the gap? We're going to just hold, and now we're going to push. Can we get the move done up the inside? Come on. Come on, Perez. Why now? Why now do you not overtake? Come on. Oh, thought we ran out of tyres. We're safe. We're fine. It is a winner against a tough matchup, and it is crate time. It is crate time. That's unlucky, Connor. That is unlucky to lose in round 2, but we're on to the good stuff. Crate time. Crate time. P1 again. Is it going to be a return of this? Or is it going to be something good? Get your guesses in the chat. What's it going to be? What are we going to get? Toki goes for science. Interesting call. Not many shouts for science today. Jetto goes brute force. See, Jetto sitting there all quiet, piping up for the bad reward. I like it. Virtue believes. Connor, Virtue would be dreams right now. I think we need to come second for Virtue, though. That's the difference. But there's only one way to find out. The rare and the epic can really help us. Let's give it a shot, shall we? See what we can do. Come on. Believe that it's got to be good. We start off with some Nova. I'll take that. That is decent. 8 Rover. What's the next rare going to be? 4 Spectrum. And then here we go. This is what it all comes down to. That one epic. Come on, Virtue. Come on, Virtue. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I will absolutely take that. 59 out of 100. Daniel says not bad. I don't think that is too bad, taking 16 Virtue at all. Connor says, yep, more Vector. Yeah, everyone's saying that's decent. We will take that all day long. So let's close out that. And we can get this going again for probably one more sprint crate to try and unlock. And then tomorrow we'll be back doing the same thing again. So let's load that count back up. Next one, driver, Toki says. Let's find out. Let's kick it straight off. Can we do good? This will be the last sprint crate that we do. Probably about 6 or 7 races. And then tomorrow we do the same. We've won a few decent races as well. Considering Perez, we have now leveled up. That's a big pull for us. Virtue is still the dream. We still long live and hope for Virtue. But can we start off with 47s? We've got P5 that Perez is making a massive difference. We're going to go mediums and mediums. It's just the easiest thing to do, especially with tyre management. Let's go then. Let's try and get big points. Remember, every race point counts because it can stop you making an extra race at the end. We're going to hope Perez goes around the outside here, doesn't get stuck, and he doesn't. Hamilton does get stuck but gets away with it. He's into P8. Perez P1 and Hamilton P8. Not happy that he's stuck behind George Russell because his team orders let him past. We are in to P7. Rival is there in P5. So we've just got to keep an eye out to where they are, but we're all good as it's Max Verstappen putting some pressure on us. And we've got decent time management on both of these drivers at present, so we could potentially run a 5-3. But fingers crossed we could get a driver. We've had 1 driver and 1 car part so far. Perez holding on to P2. Rival going to be doing potentially 3 laps, doing a 3-5. And Perez is starting to go backwards a little bit. We're probably going to look at doing the 4-4 anyway. So we're going to start to push and create a bit of a gap. We'll just conserve Hamilton down the straight every single time. It's going to be hard for Hamilton to do 5. We tried this last time. It didn't work. So we're going to try it again. Can we carry on through? Or will we need to do a 4-4? Perez gone backwards yet again. Max Verstappen has been taking our revenge out on us today. Will he come into the pits, Verstappen? No, he won't. But Perez can't take it. Hamilton's on 5. He's all good for 5 laps. And he's into P4. Probably P5 if Hamilton gets him. Yes, he does. We can't get past this Max Verstappen. He's being a little bit annoying. And now we still can't get past. Still can't get past. Can Max Verstappen finally give us the position? No, he can't. And he's in the pits as well at the same time, just to annoy us a little bit more. We follow Hamilton round. And can we get past Verstappen? No, we can't. Of course we can't. And it's going to be a McLaren there as well. Can we now get... How can we not get past Max? How? Max got 99 defending or something. Because he is ridiculous. We just cannot get past. Perez trying to hold on as Hamilton comes in. And here's Max Verstappen again. We're finally past Max Verstappen into P6. And he's going to probably come back at us pretty quick. Oh, we just get the shove by Hamilton. That absolutely saves us. And we're up to P3. P3, P5. With the rival still to pit. But the rival's out front on the hards. Absolutely flying out front. We're up to P2. We're going to just try and push round now. See if we can catch them up. Put a bit of pressure on them. They've had it all their own way so far in this race. I mean, they're quite far ahead, but no power unit. Perez is comfortably in P3. He's not going to catch P2 anyway, or P1. We are closing for the 46. Question is, can we get it? We're already past. Brilliant move. It's Lewis Hamilton with that 5-3. It was a gamble. It's a gamble that's worked. And he's going to come home and take this first place. Perez isn't going to catch the rival. He's too far ahead, I think. We're going to just boost him a little bit. Let's see if we can get Perez a little bit closer. No way he's going to catch him. You can just see him out front there in P2. But Perez does come over in P3. We'll take 46. That is a very decent effort. And we needed the big points. So, big points in bag. 46. And we can continue through and see what else we can do. We're going to get straight back into our racing case. And my chat has froze, annoyingly. See if we can reload it up. So I can't actually see the chat right now. So if you are writing, I apologise because I can't see the chat. It's completely froze itself out. So let me just try and open it up on a different screen. 2 seconds. Here we go. I know, Joe. I can see you now. Got you back now. I don't know why it just didn't work. Completely disappeared on my screen. Now I've got it back. I've got you, Joe. I can see your comments. Oh, race screen. Yep, we've got it, Connor. We got it. And we're at that brick wall in the first corner of Japan. But we are on our way. P4 and P7. See what we can do. Another 40-ton point would be alright. Should be able to. As we're into P3. And P8. Obi got Piastri in a gold sprint crate. Obi, you know what karma means now, mate. That is tough. I wish nobody to get that bad reward. But Obi's gone and took one for the team early on. And we are going to try and hold off the rival. We're not going to push because there's no point. They're on softs and mediums. They're going to be doing like a 2-lap and 3-lap stint here. But we are just going to just push in the hairpin, try and make past Stroll. And we're getting past him. Nice and easy. But yeah, hopefully we don't finish off on a really bad crate. That would be awful. Do let me know how many of you will be here tomorrow watching. Let me know in the comments. And if you are just watching and you haven't commented yet, you're just chilling, say hi. Let's see who you are. And let's see. We are P2 though. We're going to come in for the hard tyres. That would be decent for us if we can get that. And Perez now into the lead, past, looks like Norris, with Hamilton in P6. So, could keep moving him forward, and we've got every chance in this race. Yeah, it depends if Jeto's playing Fortnite or not. Priorities, Jeto, multitask. That's what we got to do these days. David's not playing. David's watching Man United, probably. What, hoping they lose. Right, mediums back for Hamilton. Perez P2 is right behind Charles Leclerc, who's still yet to pit. P3, Lando Norris has already pitted. We're probably not going to come back at him. Legacy 1, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Fair play, Jetto. Legacy 1 just joining us. Just to bring you up to speed, in the first crate we got Sergio Perez, which got us to level 6. And in the second crate we got Vector, both P1 finishers. So, doing pretty good. Thought so, David, thought so. So, P7. And we're going to try. Can we get up to 45 points? That's what we want. As we're passed into P6. The Aston Martin and the Ferrari having it out at each other. So, fancy ourselves to a P4 position here. There's Leclerc. And now, can we get past Fernando? Move would be nice. We're just running out of power unit. Move would be nice. Out of this, down the straight. Here he comes. How have we not got past? Still. Oh, we're going to lose a position as well. Just for measure. Oh. And now both of these are all after Alonso, and it's us that takes it into P3. We're not going to get P2. I mean, look at the gap. Look at this chaos. But it's P3 at the minute for Hamilton. They're going to just boost him along a little bit. And then we'll leave him to conserve down the straight. Hamas, welcome. Favourite F1 driver probably at the moment. Probably say Lando Norris. They'd probably go with. What about everyone else? Who's everyone else's favourite F1 driver right now? Or maybe historical as well. So Perez P1 and Hamilton going to come home in P3. That's good. That is a good start. And that's exactly what we needed. 46 points in the bag. again. That's what we want. So if we can keep that up, we'll be onto this race sprint crate in no time, the last one. We're in a race, we are behind for someone who's going max, so we need to try and get some 47s and hope for some luck if we want to take a P1 crate. Let's hope, let's pray we can do it. As we get a bad matchup, that's not going to help us. That is not going to help us. We need the 47, 46s. And let's see what we end up with. At Mexico. Let's see what we can do. Perez only down to P7. And we are going to just try. Let's whack some of these babies on. Self-control. We need the points. So we're going to push. We are going to push a little bit. Perez needs a good start. Race screen time. So it is a real player. So we need to limit the damage. We need to get 44, 45. This rival is going to have a faster car than us, but we have popped some self-control boosts to try and give us a bit of an edge. They've got a bad first start though. They're down to P10 with one driver. And Perez taking Hamilton into P2. The old self-control boost. The GOAT. And we're going to try and keep this dream alive of a hat-trick of P1s. Just going to look after the power unit all the time. And Hamilton's all good in P4. Hamilton will do 5-3. Perez 4-4. And Rival is pushing a fair bit. They're just under 50% at the minute. And now Perez down the straight. Holding the power unit all the time. Can we get the win? That would just be good to just get a win. We're going to push a little bit through here. We've got the tyre management to do so because of that self-control. Rival has got to be out of tyres now as well. And they're going to struggle, I think, the Rival, maybe. They're going to come back, though, for mediums. Hamilton's got a chance. Ovin, David, the drama you never knew you needed. But Hamilton P4. Perez closing in, but Rival's just going to last out them tyres. Just out, as you can see now. And we've closed the gap. And Hamilton's going to continue around. So he will inherit the lead. And this might not look too bad. Rival's got full power unit. Can we get the take him? Oh. Couldn't take him then. Thought we might have got him. I think we're definitely going to finish ahead of the Rival. But the question is, can we get the win? That's going to be the difficult part. Hamilton's into the pits. He'll be quick at the end of this race. But will he be as quick to catch up? I don't think so. And you can see he's already coming out now. So this is a test. Can we close them down? We're going to be fast on these softs, but we've just got a bit of a gap that we're just not going to probably get. You can see the Rival there, just ahead of us. Not too far ahead, but far enough to try and counteract what we are doing. And we are closing all the time. Rival potentially looking after their power unit nicely as well. But Rival still in P5. You'd expect him to get P4. There's the Rival pushing ahead of us. And we've not got the mediums to hand this out. So I don't think we're going to catch him. Rivals just took P4. We're going to get good points, though. That's the main thing here. That's what our real battle is. And we're going to just leave this to run then. We're right behind them. We are right behind. But I don't think it's going to be good enough, sadly. Not going to be good. Or is it going to be good enough? Or is it going to be good enough? We think we've stole it. We have stole it. P1 and never give up. Never give up. Yeah, DRS would be great on this game. At least you could overtake down the straights. That would be the good thing about DRS coming into play. Maybe next year. Well, this year. So 46. I didn't think I was going to get 46 points from that race. That is a big, big pull. But yeah, never give up. You can win any single race if you put your strategy to it. Yes, we used some boosts. It was only self-control. But that's what we needed. TMD, welcome in. Witnessing a win just as he comes in. Unless he's been here the whole time, that is. But let's see. Let's go again. Let's try and... I'm hungry for the points. Needs to be a good crate. Can it be a good crate? Wet tyres is the call. Let's see what we can do. Can we go again? Can we go again? Perez and Hamilton. And it's... I think this is a real player. TGJ, welcome. Did not get good crates. Man, that's not the spirit I need. I need some good, positive, everyone's getting great. But we know that's not always the case, don't we? But what we got? Perez in P2. And now into P1. Hamilton sitting there in P9. And that is not too bad at all. But Hamilton just coming around P9. Can he get past Carlos Sainz? Who is in that P8 position, and he is finally through. And now we can cut down in this section. Rival all over the back of us, but if they get past, that's fine. We will hold the power unit for now. And then Perez will push again. And he's going to potentially come past here. And he is back into P1. So P1, P8. Can we go further? We've got a chance. Everyone's going to be pitting lap 5. It is drying out. That is a key part of this race. What will we do? I think we're going to have to go for mediums. Any strategies? Depends what it is. We're going to have to go for mediums here. I think, or do we go softs? I think softs. Do we actually go 5 laps? I don't think we can go. I don't know if we can manage it. Oh no, TGJ going for the wet pit stop potentially there. Man, that's gutting. That's tough going. Yeah, 55 seconds here. And it's not looking good on tyres, I must say. I'm going to just risk it. I'm going to just go again. I think it's going to be faster than being on the dries. Let's just try it. We're risking it. I know we shouldn't do this when we're in such a good position. We don't need to risk it. But I have. Just that 35% rain. I don't like it. Where's Hamilton going to come out? He's going to make a few positions from the pit stop. Perez is now out of tyres. That's one thing we worried about. And that's probably where we should have come in. I don't think that was the right call. And in fact, I'd argue it wasn't. It's going to rain again. in 40 seconds time. Bit of a drama race, this one. And there's Perez coming back out now. And we're going to get both cars back ahead of this rival. The rain is going to go, and then it's going to come back. We're going to push Hamilton away. P1's not too far ahead. Can we catch them up? Currently P2. And now we're going to try and catch them as we go into the last lap here. And there is more rain, David. Yes, kind of committed to the strategy. So I've got to go with what I go with. And we're going to try and just squeeze overtaking opportunities. Oh, but we had that one. Here comes the boys. Surely Perez gets him here. He does. What about Hamilton as well? He can't. But number 46. That's all we're taking at the minute. Messy race with strategy. But we will take that. We will. Another 46 in the bank. So, we've got that in there. Another green crate, because obviously we've got our full crate slots at the moment. Let's get straight back in. We're going to have to keep going. We're right on track with somebody else. We're going to have to try and hold this. 1356, that will help. That will help indeed. And we're at Belgium. Can we get the job done at Belgium? See what we can do. See what we can do. P9, P10. This is going to be a tricky one, I reckon, to get big points. But don't think the rain's going to affect us in this one. Let's see what we can do, though. Let's see. P9, P10 start. Perez, Hamilton. Rivals using fireworks, but Perez is going to get a lovely start up the inside into P5 ahead of Norris, with Hamilton back in P11. He's got Alonso ahead and the Ferrari of Sainz ahead of him. And down the straight they go. And it's Russell in P4. Don't know, David. Heard it as a potential rumour. I wouldn't object to it. We need some reinforcements to try and get top 4, so let's see. And Perez just into P3. Can't get ahead of Hamilton, who defends well. And we have to settle for 3rd place. But we're looking for a slipstream and a run into the final 2 corners. And he takes into P2 comfortably. Perez, 2, coming into the pits this lap. Hamilton, P12. Yeah, he's very decent. I'd risk it. Absolutely. So, P2, P11. What else have we got in the bank? Let's see. But looking okay. We need obviously 40 something. That's what we really need. The question will be is, can we get Hamilton through here? If we can, that will be a big, big decision. But he's only P10. We've got to keep pushing Russell. Can we get into P9? Yes, we can. A few pit stops as well. Rivals trying to put the pressure on Firework. Perez comes out P5. That means it'll be what, 40 points? 39. Let's try and push Perez. Any moves we can make. Trying to get past Sergio, defending well. What about into a good overtaking opportunity here? Still not getting past. Now we're past with both cars. And we can't get past Hamilton again. Hamilton defending pretty good again. We're going to push into the last corner. Can we get past Hamilton? Yes, we can. And they all filter into the pits, that trio. Perez is P2. We'll pit again at the end of this one. Conserve all the time. We've got a good chance of P1. Can Hamilton get the Ferrari? And the McLaren and the Mercedes in front of him. Sainz and Lando, I think it is. And Perez in the lead. He's sneaked that one through. And it's Norris ahead of us. Can we get Norris? Norris very slow. Can't get him yet. P8. We definitely need P4. Oh, I hope not, David. That's very crucial game. The rivals coming out. This is not that good for Hamilton. He's struggling. He's going to get ahead of that soft tyre. He can't get past Norris, though. That's the problem. What about now? Can we push him past now? Oh, he just sandwiched off. And we're not going to get past. This rival's going to fly past us. Surely on the soft tyres. There he goes. Easy as hell. Easy. We're going to have to save ourselves. I don't know how we haven't been able to get past Norris. He's been so slow. So it's not going to be the big 40s today. Norris still out there. It feels like he's been on 7 laps. And still we can't get past Norris. Now we can. Finally through. A little too late. We're going to try and push. If we can get Perez another position, yes we can. P1. Yeah, with De Bruyne, etc. back, David, might be a bit game over now. The fact that they're only 5-6 points behind and they're just getting their full strength team back is pretty bad. But P1, P6, 43 points. We'll have to take that. That's all we could do. We are nearly there. But will it be P1 or P2 on the sprint crate? TGJ, I am an Aston Villa fan. So we're doing well at the minute. We're pretty happy. And we're in the lead. Come on. Keep going. 2 more races. That's all we've got to get the job done. We need 40s. 227, so yeah, we need about 30 something points. Let's see what we can do. See what we can do. Monza, difficult track to get the points. See what we can get though. Let's see what we can get. Monza, P7, P10, probably going to go medium and hards. See what happens. Rafael, welcome. Welcome in. We're just on our way to our 3rd sprint crate, where we are P7 and P10. And we've got a good start from Sergio Perez. It's a brilliant start. He's up to P1 with Hamilton in P9. TGJ Sports Arsenal. Oh, a little bit rough for the Gunners at the minute. And we're into P9 again. Managed to get that back. And Hamilton and Perez continue on. So P1 and P9. Oh, nearly into P8. Just can't get there. And now we're into P8. Yes, we are. Hamilton takes P8. What about Alonso sitting in P7? Yeah, rough that, TGJ. I mean, you played well against Villa. And lucky not to get a point at least. But we rode our luck at times. Come on. I really want this virtue. It's got to give me virtue. Surely. It's got to be nice. As we look to cement it. Can we cement it? We're in P7 at the moment. We're trying our hardest. See if we can get it. P7 behind Alonso. Perez coming into pit as well. And we're going to cut down for Hamilton, who's got one more lap in him. And there'll be a few people coming into the pits, as you can see. So Hamilton takes over in P2. David, get out. We're Villa through and through. Got to be up there. I wish. Alright, bit of holding up by the hard time, as. Yeah, TGJ, I was watching it. I'm not a fan of that. I would have liked something a little bit easier. But you never know. They're not the best team anymore, Chelsea. But let's see what we can do. Hamilton in the pits this lap. Perez P2. And now into P1. So he's in a very good position here. And it's Hamilton who's going to come back out on the hards. No more pit stops for Hamilton. So just got to try and eke out an extra position or two. Especially when it's just on the hard tyres. Slower compound tyre. Oh, just creeping off the rival there. Norris. See you later. P6 is ours. Can we get any further? I think we can get some more points out of this. We could do with a bit more though. And then pit stops will help up to P5. And we'll bring in Perez. End of this. Hard tyres ahead of us. We've got a chance of catching the hard tyres. Yeah, I agree, David. We are looking a bit ragged. But we've got a little bit of time off now. So it's not too bad. Neo, welcome. Nice to see you as well, popping back in. You must be bored. No, welcome back, mate. Hope you're well. We've done 2 sprint crates so far, Neo, just in case you wondered. Sergio Perez and Vector were our rewards. So we're pretty happy with them. Perez, we got to level 6 through that, so we're happy. He's now our best driver. Nice, Rafael. Me and you both getting Vector. That's what we like to see. And we're going to have a pit stop from Verstappen here, surely. No, he carries on round. So he's going to run out of tyres on the last lap, so we could take 47. David, Neo is not in Series 9. Let me get it right. Neo's in Series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Neo is everywhere. And that rival AI Verstappen is out of tyres. I don't think we're going to catch him in time. Or are we? Oh, 47 points on the line. Things you love to see. We will take that all day long. Yes. So that should be one more race to do. And we will be on our way to the last sprint crate. Make sure if you're just joining, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe if you're watching. And if you want to become a channel member, click the link in the chat. You can help support the channel and support me as well. Every little helps. Even from a coffee a month. That's what it goes down to. But yes, here we go. Last race. Last crate. Rafael P1 contender brute force. Wow. that is rough. I envy you on that. But Monza again. Gotta do the same strategy surely here. Medium and hard for the big points. Absolutely go for it. Yeah, Neo, we had 19 out of perfect 20 races at the weekend, and we got Stevie G from Black Sails in race number 1 in final round. And if I'm honest, I didn't race very well. So we dropped 4 points. We came second and fourth, I think. Yeah, no, we dropped 3 points, sorry, 3 points. And yeah, shouldn't have lost, but a bit of learning. And fair play to Stevie G. So otherwise, it'd have been close between me and Tom. But never mind. It is what it is. But at least we stayed in the top 10. That's the main thing. So what we got, P2 and P11. So hopefully we can get a win again. And that'll be a great way to finish off this epic stream. And Perez just behind Verstappen. Can he get past? Not yet. Hamilton down in P11. Good job we only need 23 points here. Yeah, Rafael, maybe next week. Are you going contender again next week, Rafael? Or this week? Or are you going back to... you going to champs? That's now a couple of cars into the pits. It's alright, Connor. Cannon Baby's here as well. Better late than never, come. But yeah, just we're on our last sprint crate. This should be the sprint crate that gets us. And we've got, just saying, Perez and Vector so far. So I need to make sure and hurry and pit this car, which we managed to do. Well, David, that's very true. David, is that my rewards or did you get P7 as well? Oh, P4. Good move. P7 for Perez. Yeah, Contender, Rafael, I enjoyed Contender. I was racing Contender a couple of weeks ago when I got P1 on my free-to-play account. I loved every race. It was epic. There's one thing I recommend to you. Forget trying to get rubbish rewards and go and enjoy the game. Go and race in Contender. It's such... Everyone uses Boost. It's a real player every race. It's so fun. Yeah, Rafael, it gets pretty difficult in that group. But P1, P5. We are on our way. Ah, yes, David, P4. Yeah, that's right. I remember now. But yeah, Rafael, like you say, Contender's so much more fun than Champions. Champions is too much pressure. And I know we have to score 376 in Contender and Champs, but there's so much more fun doing it in Contender. So, Perez coming round for P1. Yeah, you might as well start a new one, Connor. So 2 laps to go after this one, and we will be opening our last crate of the day. And we'll show you just how good or bad it will be. Virtue is the dream. That's the one we need. If we can get that, we'll be buzzing. Yeah, Rafael, the only problem is Series 12 gets you a very, very tough GP group. We're talking 372 will get you like 40th. It's mad. But we're looking good here. P1 will of the pit. Probably go on again 1 lap. And Hamilton coming round. They do go on 1 lap, so they will run out of tyres at the very end. Now we're going to keep Perez just ahead. Season 12, TMD's been in Series 12 a while, haven't you, TMD? You enjoy it. Racing every track. And surely, are we going to pick up a late push again? On a tyre. There he goes. P1 and P2, last corner. Bingo. And that will be, hopefully, the gold crate. Fingers crossed. Please, let's finish the video on Virtue. Yes, so here we go. Virtue time, of course. A decent matchup. Another gold crate coming our way. Oh, we've come second. How did we come second? How? We were ahead. Oh, maybe it's luck. Maybe it's good luck. This is going to be 7 Virtue. P2 luck, David. That's what it is. It's got to be Virtue. Come on. Come on. Remember, if you are just joining, we don't want this. This is the last time we came second. Gary makes his one comment of the night and at Albon. Great. We do not want that. So let's see what we're going to get. $5. Compensation for finishing second. Fernando Alonso. Not bad. The rare. What is it going to be? Only just joined, Gary. We've done, this is our third one. This will be our last one, but we've got Perez to level 6 on our first one, Vector in the second one, and this is the final third one, which I don't want to open. I don't want to, but it's going to be. It's going to be. That's not bad, is it? It's not. It's not that. That's the good thing. But let me just slide out of that and open up again. That's not bad, is it? It could have been Virtue. It could be a lot worse, as TMD says. Not usable, but it's an extra 7 of what it is. So let's just check there's nothing else to upgrade, which it doesn't look like there is. So that will be that. Tomorrow it'll be a good day, Obi. That is for sure. Tim would take it. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's not bad. We'll reward that. So we are going to call it there. I mean, 2 hours and 10 minutes. We've done 3 crates. It's been pretty good. Been pretty enjoyable. And I appreciate everyone hanging out. Tomorrow, same again. 7 PM UK time. We'll be back to do it all over again. Make sure to join us. You'll see the times here. Make sure to join us and we'll hang out and see if we can get something good. But until tomorrow, appreciate all your support. Take it easy. Enjoy the sprints. Qualifying round strategy guide will be out tomorrow. Good luck and we'll catch you in the next one.